Claude, but so is Onic. You look at them, they're going instantly for that Alice ban towards OHEM. One of the main things in the keys to victory, you gotta shut down OHEM. And that doesn't really just necessarily means in the game, in the drafts as well. When you do see OHEM on the other side who doesn't have a hero yet, you want to just target it towards him because he is such a playmaking, such an X factor for Blacklist International.
Because there's really no way to win against the Alice. I mean, obviously you can bully him or her out of the lane, but the thing is, Alice, that flowing blood can be like, you know, used from a distance, and then you just clear the wave even when. Then if you get the last hit, you still get the credit for the gold. So you're still pretty much okay if you're the Alice. That's why Blacklist International are very successful with this Alice, because OHIM just knows the ins and outs of the hero.
Yo.
And Onic now, are they gonna ban out another OHIM hero? Something along the lines of maybe a Harith, as
Yo.
Yo, what up?
Pika Pika ML.
This match is gonna be intense.
Kind of makes me think Haji actually also plays this Beatrix in the mid lane. So in this, indeed, the Harith ban from Onic.
Yeah, I
One
think
sec.
really good reads coming in from both Onic and Blacklist.
My man,
International
Onic
here.
Venus.
Kind of want to force
Not
OHM to
Onic
play like a
Venus.
marksman.
Oh my
Brody and
Venus.
Clint are still wide out in the open here, but
Man,
if you pair it up with
honestly
something
said
like
Onic
Beatrix,
Venus.
the big issue comes up again. Who is going to stop this Farsa from, you know, zoning them
One
out of
second,
these
guys.
fights?
They have good combination with the Farsa.
You know,
as Hylas provides
yo,
for big vision as well as
this
the
is so
way
tropey,
to
yo.
cap close against the Beatrix.
I thought it's gonna start at 10 PM like before, but I got this notification, M3 starting. I was like, what the hell?
Oh no, it's lower
Cam, bro?
bracket.
One
That's
sec,
why.
one sec.
Onic Indonesia have prepared against Blacklist International. It's just that they revealed it all too
Oh, it
early.
started
To see how
earlier.
Blacklist shall react.
Yeah,
to this.
fucking, I'm late. I'm sorry, guys. I messed up the schedule.
But it is going to be Uranus knowing now that Onic
Well, the only thing you missed so far is just like the draft is almost done for the first match.
The Roger looks good now.
You didn't really miss much.
This is right now.
HP-based heroes, and then maybe somewhere along the lines of Lunox for Onic Indonesia. That's your answer. But that is quite those two heroes that I just mentioned. They're quite easy to predict. So maybe Onic Indonesia are thinking twice about that particular hero. And wow, Edward. He's
They're
not,
fucking rapping.
Not having the bangs and Popo and Koopa.
Oh, okay, I like it. I kind of like Popo and Koopa in this particular situation, but they're also throwing in Selena to deny.
Yep.
I like it. So far,
wanna
Blacklist
see
International
Sans on an
still
assassin?
waiting
Yep.
on their mage potentially, or a gold lane.
Imagine them losing this,
Popo
bro.
and Koopa allows for the Demon
Who are you going for?
And this
Huh?
will be a Kagura.
Who are you going
So a
for?
Haji special.
I mean,
Beatrix to be played by Owen.
normally I would go for Blacklist, but they lost to BTK in a devastating manner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, dude,
I mean, I'm
honestly,
sure
this is just a really
Lane
good draft
Gamer
from both of the
State.
teams. I feel like
Pick a
both
team
of
and I'll
the
bet
teams
you the
have
other
set
one.
their win conditions in their drafts. They are going to be able
I'll
to
let you
play
pick.
into it, but it is all going to come down to the executions, right? Because as we all know, Blacklist International, they really like to go and group up early on, just secure those initial objectives. Will Onic fall into the fray of all of the victims that Blacklist have defeated before, or will they be able to break the code similarly to the North American champions or qualified team BTK?
Well, there's only one
Are
way
they
to
gonna
find
break
out
the
here as we
code?
Go through final thoughts on these teams here.
I don't know, I
North
kind of
America.
like Blacklist draft.
Right now, what I feel like is going to happen is for the side of Onic, they really need to look for the snowball. CW getting the lead in that gold lane, getting the turrets done, and instantly swapping their lanes to control the neutral objectives. For Blacklist, it's
But
a
I
little bit
swear,
of
if they pause again,
You, Wolf.
I swear, bro.
It's easy
There
for me
has
to
to
say
be a
that it's going to be
pause
Blacklist to
gap,
take this one
for
because
sure.
this is very standard.
If they pause
As
again.
I'm looking at their heroes, pretty normal, like I said.
Yo, who,
Right?
and you wanna
That's the
bet this
expression
match?
that we're looking for, and that's the
Oh,
expression
this
that
today's
fits
gonna be a
this
good.
one.
Let's watch the first game for now. I don't think mods are here, so no prediction. Hello everybody. Hilo side lane.
Is it going to be standard? Is it going to be preparation? One way to find out. It's Onic versus Blacklist International in a best
Uranus is getting shit on already.
One out. Edward as well as Boots.
He's about to lose that tank minion.
Good job overall winning his
Tank.
We're trying to zone him off of the wave.
Yeah, the main reason why I prefer on an esports draft over the Blacklist International. Sure, Blacklist did get their comfort picks, but what you need to put into this game is those winning lanes, man. Firstly, that top side, 100% guaranteed to win the lane, all right? Uranus will not be able to be a threat up until he gets to those power spikes, and that's a little bit late to the game. Secondly, you already have such an aggressive jungler in the Paquito. Sure, it can be nullified by the Barrett, but with the side lane pressure coming in by that pop ball and the Hylos, additionally also the kill pressure from the Selena, I feel like they can control the map much easily.
Speaking of kill pressure here, CW getting good trades against Oldhead as Oh My Venus is going to back him up, and they're going to fully commit on towards CW here. who's gonna get the first blood. Popo and Koopa as
Hey,
against each
wait,
other.
I was typing. What happened?
In time. That's gonna be a Razor. First blood.
Wait, who got first blood?
Onic Esports here. Oh my Venus taking a good
Eh?
blow. Is that
Eh?
gonna kill? Oh,
Eh?
yes, it's Keyboy who pulls it off.
Guys, Blacklist is losing their shit.
He manned up against both Oh My Venus as well as Oheb.
What's going
He
on?
always just spoke out the Beatrix and you're gonna have a better matchup. Also, he flickered to the north, and I love that play coming up from CW, outplaying two of the members of Blacklist International. Surely he died, but he was
Wait,
he was
Onic,
still alive
Onic PH
when-
stronger than
when
Blacklist?
Oheb
Question mark?
Yeah, and what we need to take into account for is the wave, right? The wave was really good for Onic Esports. They were able to zone away the members, and again, it's
Where's
gonna be
Breezy?
Oheb
I'm not
only
sure.
shut down in the early stages, just like the keys to victory. And look at what CW is doing, using.
Look at that Farsa! Oh no, Onic!
Oh, but he manages to stop Drian's
Oh, he
feather
missed.
just in time. Nicely played from Haji, saving Oh My Venus. You don't see that happening too often, but Blacklist plays very tightly together.
Look at this.
Wait,
Outer
Selena?
turret Energy shields out as well as what 30% HP left on the turret. In
Only
at
if
the
we
bottom
waited.
lane. That play coming out from Sans. Yes, he wasn't able to secure.
That's a
the
free
control of
turret.
Esports, but they have secured.
Damn, Popo does
a
hella
turret at
damage.
2 minutes and 45 seconds with just a
Popo's still
trade.
valid?
Oh my
Yes.
God, back row plays, man.
Really, really good. They're just abusing the fact that, Popo and Koopa just...
I mean, guys, this is supposed to be the final,
I've seen them play
right?
this so many times in MPL ID.
Like before
And
M3
this is
started, this is what everybody
Look at where
predicted,
Popo
or like
is
most of the people
going.
predicted to be in the final. Blacklist
Sure,
versus
go and get
Onic.
your neutral
But
objectives. We'll get
what an
pressure on the
ironic
map, so
moment.
the
They're
later
both in
neutral
lower
objectives
bracket
will
right
be
now.
all controlled by us. The side lane is the name of the
Yeah, you
game.
think they
And with
planned
these
this? Like they
heroes
scripted this on
like Uranus,
purpose?
it is
No
completely
shot,
get
they
moved
can't.
out.
Bro, oh, I don't know. Oheb was looking really fucking good. I don't know what they happened to them.
Some EXP to CW, as right now CW doesn't even need more gold because it already got
In the
a
interview,
third
they
for
did. Blacklist
itself.
did say that they want to play.
Oh, nice still.
A
PH
little bit
in the
ahead of the
M3.
motions. They know what Blacklist
Yeah.
wants to do, and they're taking preemptive measures here. Abyssal Arrow does land on Oh My Venus, but Nibiru's Passion going to zone them away. Keyboy losing 50% of his HP, but here comes the rest of the squad. Bikito and Farsa very nearby here. CW taking a good bit of damage, but there is no wave to continue on this dive.
Interesting to see that the Selena was last picked by the side of Onic Esports after the fact that they already saw the Barats as well as the Rafaela. Normally,
I mean, it doesn't look that bad
we
so
see
far.
the Selena being first picked by teams. And
Even
the
though
Barats
it's
as well as the
2-1,
Rafaela. The Barats
there's no
being
gold
bigger
gap right
resilience
now,
from the big guy
even though they
makes it so
got
that
the
he can
turret.
tank up the arrow, as
So,
well as the Rafaela healing any
Blacklist
arrow
looking
target so that
not bad so
Onic-
far.
When the team that picked up the Selena overcommits, they can easily punish. Onic Esports still pick up the Selena despite the fact, and that makes it this
Ice
so
is just
interesting.
focusing on the
So far, so good
objectives.
though for Keyboy.
Adaptations are being made here as Blacklist International looking to try to get on top of this turtle, but so far they're just waiting for Onic to get
Ooh, this is not looking good for Onic. Farsa ulted, but the Kagura? Kagura went in. He got no dash now. That's a free kill for Onic. Selena, jungle gap? Paquito missed the retreat, but they picked up two people. Ooh, nice flicker. Ooh. Beatrix is a free turret on top lane though. Nice stun. Oh, this guy can go down? Is he dead? Oi! Oi, Selena!
Keyboy makes sure that Wise is hit by the Abyssal Arrow, and now the
Farsa?
backup is here.
Farsa?
Drian with the feathered arrow.
Bro, that Delarsky never dies.
Oh, wait.
Delarsky
Does not
come.
die.
Onic Esports already took
Delarsky
down the turret.
gap.
That is how quick you blink and you lose your turrets. Blade of Despair
Oi!
now picked up with the
Oi!
weapon master
Blacklist
GWS.
pulling up.
There will be a kill in the mid lane. You cannot let go of the map if you're Blacklist International. Don't overcommit to fights. Don't be overcommitted to your sustain, because if you blink, you're gonna lose turrets.
Yeah, and this is exactly what I said. Onic Esports, they went to the bottom side. They got the turret done, right? Turret is down on the bottom side, so the push is going to be much more in favor of Onic Esports. They get the pressure in that
Damn,
bottom
Blacklist
side,
is
goes to the
struggling.
turtle, uses the turtle as a distraction and just scrambles it
Ooh,
away.
this could be
You can see
really
it.
good.
Blacklist, they wanted to group,
Only
but
if
what did
Farsa
they
wasn't
do?
here.
They made it. They isolated the members.
And
via the map
Edward
pressure.
died
They put
again.
onto the map, and look how they're playing it again.
Oh,
Blacklist
this is
still
not looking
getting
good for for Barats.
Every place, every single lane.
Yep.
Pakito's coming. Pakito is coming. Camera. Camera. Camera.
Oh no, Sans! Is he gonna get
Albert? Oh my god. Nice hit.
Oh, that's so close.
Oh, GG. Blacklist lost. No way. Prediction next match.
Really just surprised at Blacklist International. Before that play, they were actually closing in the goal.
Black lost. Black lost. Guys, what's going on?
It has changed. Onic Esports with all of
Did they really get that mental boom after BDK match?
Particularly in that mid lane. Losing that mid lane tier 1, it's really not that good for Blacklist International.
I mean, look at the momentum coming out from Onic, their objective plays, and now we're going to be looking over towards Turtle's side to see whether Blacklist International actually want to commit to this or just let this go. They have to make a decision now.
The thing is, for Blacklist, is they literally don't have pressure anywhere on the map. The bottom side is going to be in favor of Onic Esports, top side as well, and the side laners. Like this, you see, they try to overrun the map.
Yep, and oh my Venus, there's nothing much he can do. He's dependent on his tanks to walk up into towards the brushes, but that does mean that Feather Airstrike has already been coming out from GN and Sans. I mean, you know, it's Paquito. As they all start moving forward here, Abyssal Arrow coming through. Nobody gets hit so far, but coming in.
Oh, Haji!
With the Beerus passion, they bail out.
Damn! They come back. That's a sure comeback right there. They get the mid turret here. Get the blue buff as well. No, he didn't get the blue buff, but the Paquito can die. Oh, Blacklist come back. Come back.
That's exactly why
Come back.
are so scary. You can get the lead, but they are just so composed. They know how to play the game, and they're going
That's
to
what they needed, bro. They needed that shit so bad.
You see that it's falling like dominoes now for Onic Esports. They have lost 2 of their members.
Habibi.
With a wonderful initiation coming out from Haji.
Habibi.
That's the MVP machine already. Formerly known as the KDA machine. Now it's the MVP machine. So far has been really good for Blacklist International. You see, Onic Esports, they just lost 1 fight and then eventually they lost Sans. They lost 2 buffs.
They're gonna show replay, I think. I'm not sure.
Now,
That was a
Blacklist
good combo.
International in the lead.
Haji with the pull and then Rafael ultimate.
Nope, it's 1,500 gold lead for Blacklist instantly after
I mean, they should know. I mean, their draft was like they're banning Wise's like Ardus and shit.
The thing is, for them, I mentioned it before.
But Ardus is not a problem if they don't get. Oh,
honestly, Blacklist International, they can't just keep on looking for these fights. Onic, what they need to
looking
do
like
right now is
Masalena.
isolate International. Again, these heroes are not good for the all-out team fight. You have the Selena, you have that Popo and Koopa. Use your strength, split up the map, and get the picks.
Completely agree with you on that one, as Blacklist International clearly is the better
Only
team
2
at
matches
some
to
parts.
win.
Not only with their
Now
draft, but
Blacklist
with their
gets full
execution
control on the
skills
map
as
with the
well.
Rafaela
They
Barats
take their
walking up
positions
together.
beside them, like losing parts of the map, and they have real
And they got the
objectives.
mid turret.
So far,
Yeah.
3 turtles going in favor of Blacklist International. 3 turrets as well. They have equalized already, and whatever Onic Esports built in the early stages
was that?
fogged down the drain.
Well, speaking of which, Keyboy losing
Yeah,
his
this
position
this
along
Barats
with
is
the
huge
Mantle
now,
sit
bro.
on top
He's
of
huge.
Turtle. Is Onic
He's
Esports
tick.
going to contest?
Tick boy.
It is the Lord
He hit the
this time.
puberty.
It seems like just with the positioning of the members of Onic Esports, not likely for them to contest. Well, it's just the level 1 Lord anyways. Not much that they will lose if they do give it up. But at the same time, they just need to farm up right now. I wonder what they're waiting for. Maybe the winter truncheons on their mages.
I mean, they don't have to, but we're looking at the adaptation coming in from Onic Esports. They make the decision to get a split push and get a tier 2 down on that bottom side as Turtle.
And they just give up Lord like that. But it's a tier 1 Lord.
Okay trade. Definitely better for Blacklist International, but at that point, Onic, they really can't go for these contests. Again, Blacklist with their composition, they are going to be able to dominate every single neutral objective, and they need to be careful right now. But Onic, they are still pulling the punches and going in. That's how
Damn,
they
poor
taken out
damage.
of Oheb.
Yeah, I mean, but there's no real commitment. They're just waiting for the Lord. If they fight now, it's really not going to mean much and could hurt Onic Esports more than it should.
What's after Onic versus Blacklist, guys? What's after that? Do you know, Pika?
Looking just at the minimap, the pincer maneuver was already
The Brazil team is...
So we pretty much go off after watching this.
Pretty much.
Pretty much go off after this. Wait,
This is the only
BDL?
exciting match tonight.
BDL versus Kid? I think they already go. Oh no, that was red.
Oh yeah, BDL.
I think BDL is gonna win, and then Navi versus SGS, SYS.
Speaking of which,
No, Navi versus someone else.
take the Abyssal Arrow
See you
here,
soon, right?
something in Daytona's walk, you can't get
Nice
on
flash.
it doesn't land just
I think
yet.
Blacklist
The rest of Onic is
is
going to
looking
start
really
pushing
good so
away,
far.
looking for space. It's gonna hit on towards Edward
That
here,
one
but so
Kagura
far,
ultimate
coming
just
in,
destroyed the
Renner's
whole
doing some
fight.
good work. Lord is trying to crash on through. If they can get an inhibitor, this would be a big win for Blacklist International.
And they push in
as
though?
continue
Beatrix
the
hit a turret?
siege. It's not exactly going into anybody's favor. The Yin Yang
Wait, they
overturn,
cannot
all
push
the
this?
ultimates
Why
have
is
been
Beatrix not
wasted
focusing
here.
the turret?
No inhibitor turns at
I
all
felt like
for
they could
Blacklist
have.
International as they will
They
break
definitely
another
could
tier
have.
two down on mid side.
Hey,
That's huge.
That's huge. 2 tier 2s in exchange for the Lord might be 3 tier 2s, and that's
They
a lot
don't
of
sync the
economical
waves,
damage
yeah.
that they're
It's
able to
crazy.
give to Onic
They just
Esports.
play a ranked game.
And the thing is, right now for Blacklist,
Man!
what they need to do is again just clump up to 5, just push every single side lane, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be GG easy. Onic, they really
Still
have
looking really good for
harder
Blacklist,
mission to
still.
follow through here in the late stages of the game.
Let's not
You
forget,
need to get them
Onic
to
doesn't have
be
ADC.
able to isolate
No
Blacklist, but
marksman.
at this
It's
point, they
Popol, but
don't
like
need to be isolated at
Popol
all.
is not doesn't really count.
Blacklist International, the classic ultimate bonding experience. We see them. I always say that the UBE time or the UBE time is always around the 7-minute mark. And boy,
Indo
you can see
champ
that in the
versus
mid-lane
PH
fight.
champ.
If you look back 5 minutes before, that was the fight that they were
Sheesh.
able to win, and eventually they took over. You see them really take advantage of when they group up. They punish heavily when their opponents slip up, and Onic Esports had a major slip up in that mid lane. However, though,
Speaking of slip-ups, Edwards now in some trouble. Ooh, the
Ooh, that would have been
Gonna
disastrous.
kill him. No, he manages to
If we
survive
died,
through
that would
all
have been
that damage. The
disaster.
Blue Knights Wise gets hit by the Abyssal Arrow. They steal away the purple buff, and things are
Eh?
all fine and dandy, except this
Eh?
Daytona's welcome is going to connect on towards
But it's Hylos, they're focusing everything on Hylos. Wait, they're focusing everything on Hylos. Is this a right choice? Is this a right choice? I guess it was. There was absolutely no follow-up from Onyx sides. Barca was too late.
Up to a certain point where Boots was the target, Blacklist used all, and I really mean all the resources onto him.
Disastrous.
They were scared. They didn't have the resources to come back from that fight, and the Feather Airstrike was already used way too early in the fight, and that is the reason Blacklist went in, but look Edward.
No, he already goes down to the wards of Feathered
What the
Airstrike.
fuck
Don't
was
wanna see
that?
But they still trade Edward for an inhibitor. At least they
Oh,
got
yo, Shanzi, thank you for the 5 subs.
back-to-back skirmishes, we saw Ohem really
Masarap,
stepping
bro.
up. He was the one to take
Thank
out
you
the
so
turret,
much.
Also was the one to snipe.
Gee, how did he die, bro?
Ultimate, really on point with this sniper, this runner coming out from Beatrix. And Onic
Sheesh,
Esports, they
my
did
man
surprise
Shanzi.
Edward, who dashed in.
Thank you, bro.
And really just took that arrow coming out from Keyboy, but that wasn't enough for Onic Esports to defend their inhibitor up top. The second Lord, the enhanced.
Barca is defending really good. This is a really bad death for Uranus, because though just because he died, they lost the vision control in the Lord. But it doesn't really matter. Barat's just walking up. They were gonna get the crap.
The mid brush here so far. It's a nerve-wracking situation, and both sides just holding on strong. Blacklist still with a very clear lead, but more importantly, they're at the 42
Are they doing
game
this?
mark. They have an item power spike for their carries.
Exactly.
And Onic is respecting that so far. Edward going to be
Oh,
clashing against Boots
they're burning?
so far.
Sans
but
is too far.
he's too far. He really can't do
should,
much.
yeah.
But now
Oh,
they've
wait.
got the feather airstrike onto multiple targets. Lord is
Wait,
taken away by Blacklist.
why didn't
There's
Onic
Boots killing
contest?
spree coming in, but Boots, he's trying his absolute best.
Paquito is still
here.
alive?
It's going to be
Blacklist just needs to get away,
because
'cause they got the Lord already.
Down the Onic members one by one. Edward doing a good job at splitting.
Wait, they just
up
burned
this
it.
fight, but
They didn't even
he's just
contest.
way too tanky, and again, tank
But
problems
Farsa is still
front to front,
alive.
like Miracle
That's the
said.
thing.
Yeah, this is the problem for Onic Esports. The reason being like how Blacklist International were able to win these fights is because of that Uranus now. We said it before, Uranus in the early stages very
This is already
easy to,
HD.
you know,
What
to
more
just
you want?
Take him down and shut
4K?
him down. But in these late stages, he becomes an absolute monster. And the front line
Ooh,
is just
Farsa.
too tanky.
Nice
too
Kagura
sustainable
focus.
for Onic to melt.
Yeah, Haji
They
has
cannot
his
end though.
eyes on
They have to get the
Trian.
bottom
Yeah,
turret,
overturn
since top is
already
Lord.
up to try and one
Now
shot.
they're finally sinking the minion. Oh, top turret is already gone. Never mind.
International, just Haji focusing on canceling that feather. There's like be a defense from Onic Esports, but boy oh boy, Blacklist International.
Gotta get the
did take advantage once
minions.
again. as Onic Esports were kind of disconnected in that Lord retake. We're trying to go for a steal, but Sans was too far away. And Blacklist International actually identified that Sans was not in the vicinity. That's why they rushed through the Lord.
Makes sense here as Dream once again getting hit by the Yin Yang Overtime. Getting cancelled against one shot this time by Haji. It's going to be wise, but the Holy Healing is going to allow them to stay top
survive
here.
Oh.
Ooh, this is so brutal as
Onic seems GG.
Good initial fight in the early game. Now struggling to come back here at the later stages.
Boy, he feels that he can get a kill on the off. In fact, he does. If he does lands the stun, but already with the immortality.
Bro, Selena on 0 damage late game. Holy shit.
Last inhibitor here, Edward absorbing the damage. taking a huge
that Beatrix.
Haji wants to take him out. No Yin Yang overturn this
But he
time
got
around.
stunned. That's worth it, I think.
But Wise, unfortunately, not able to get.
But 3 turrets are gone.
Off on towards any targets.
This is insane. The defense and the aggression from Blacklist International. It doesn't even feel like a 7,000 gold lead at that fight, right? Sure, the map shows that a 7,000 gold lead is present, but that team fight right there, honestly, I'm surprised that Onic is able to defend that. That was a very good siege, and they've already lost their high ground potential in Drian. Now, let's take a look at the items. Let's slow it down a little bit. What happened in this few minutes? The 7,000 gold lead, what has Blacklist been able to get?
Well, they did have so much tankiness on Edward as well as Wise. Look at their item pickups.
They're already full build.
And you can see that Edward really just
and
focusing
Beatrix.
all defensive items, just the enchanted talisman, and look at Oheb with the Blade of Despair, the Demon Hunter Sword, as well as
Athena Immortality Beatrix. She's just planning to not die.
For them to handle, and so far Oheb has been on point with the ultimate of the Renner.
I mean, it's brutal to see, but yes, he's got to take advantage of the fact he's got so much damage and he really needs to start targeting these squishier targets. Not to mention that Keyboy being overall, he's not even building defensively.
Oh, Breadness 101, yo. 5 subs? Sheesh. Yeah, thank you, bro.
You gotta go full in, you gotta commit onto it.
Sheesh. Thank you for the subs. My man.
Coming in from that Beatrix, it absolutely
My man.
away. This is battle of the front line. It's a front to back composition in this fight.
Thank you.
What Onic really wants to do is pick. The thing is, when you have 3 inhibitor turrets have been taken down, you have no choice but to group up. And now they're gonna go.
They're focusing Uranus?
On the map. Well, the conceal's been popped as they look towards Ed.
Guys, is this?
He used the Purify very early on, as well as the concentration. He might be in trouble. He
Rico.
finally goes down. But Blacklist International.
Wait, this is actually a pretty good play. Really good play.
Onic, take the pick. Go.
Because Blacklist cannot do anything.
Ooh, the heist of Onic Esports.
At bottom and mid anyways.
It's actually pointed in the right direction. It's a very good setup.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought killing Uranus like that? They would never touch normally Uranus lane.
Onic Esports, coincide that kill onto Edward, who has been split pushing into the Lord take, but Blacklist International still wants to fight this. They actually have pulled Lord, but they had to reset it. 17 seconds before Edward respawns. Maybe they have bought enough time.
Sans needs to take. I mean, Onic, they need to commit onto
Popo
this right now.
lost
This is the time.
the
It's now
Koopa.
or never. Remember, if Blacklist gets the Lord, it is going to be all over. Let's see what
Nice
happens
Beatrix
here.
snipe.
Yep, Feather Airstrike has already been popped. He's gone. Cooldown so far. Edwards.
No more Farsa ult. Not looking good for Onic. They're engaging though.
Boots is going to be right into the middle of
Kagura?
forward, but it's going to be
Flame shot. Oh, he dodged the flame shot. Nice Popor. But Barat's take him down with the retribution. Hylos is just dying.
A massive job here for
Wait.
the team. Haji.
Oh, Drian.
Barca?
Drian in trouble running away
Barca?
from Edward here, but
Ooh,
Oheb,
that
oh
snipe.
my goodness, unable to look for the target he wanted.
Damn, not looking good, Onic.
Okay, so
They will lose this game.
Remember that a bit here as Blacklist International slowly taking the Lord. Oheb actually poked and focused onto that Koopa, and the Onic Esports had to spend 5 more seconds for Koopa to respawn, and Oheb actually knows that
And they do
that
this
CW
turtle
was hiding
though.
in a
I
bush.
mean, Lord.
Sees the ultimate right before the 5-second mark, so that the uptime
Wait,
for
Selena doesn't
CW
know.
was really
Kagura's in the right
deterred,
bush.
and
He might walk
allowed
up to
Blacklist
that.
International to have a better move. However, Onic Esports, great jump and great composure coming out from Boots.
Wait, Blacklist dropped the Lord.
Focused by Haji, but ultimately survives that. And this is like a mini battle between all of the laners, like the gold lane versus the gold lane, or versus CW, as well as Haji versus Drian, just trying to outplay each other. And it is a pretty even fight between these two teams.
The macro game has been insane. Yeah, have you seen Blacklist International? They've reset this Lord 3 times now because of the waves that Onic has been able to control. Even without inhibitors, this is impressive, man. This is insane. How are they able to actually rotate and micromanage these waves so well in this situation?
Kagura burned the
Lord,
ultimate.
with the pressure all on them, and Blacklist with the 3,000 gold lead, they're still able to withstand the pressure, and once more coming in, opening up themselves into this Lord.
You know, speaking of which, the Feathered Airstrike as well as the Yin Yang Overturn have been used for Onic Esports so far. Nobody really wants to commit to this, and I guess they're just waiting for Boots to get his flicker back up before they engage, I suppose?
They're both trying to like, one is trying to reset, one is trying not to like reset.
Of the Lord, man, I have to nerd out.
I think Beatrix sold his boots when Wind Talker.
They're trying to not for Blacklist International. They're trying not to reset the Lord. For Onic, they specifically Boots. He wants to reset the Lord as soon as possible. CW already.
Oh, he's got hit by the Yin Yang Overturn this time. He's at 50% HP. Not exactly a comfortable position here. Why is going to get hit by the damage? Feathered, sorry, it's going to be the Flame Shot that comes through, but it hits Koopa. Drian has an interesting position here, but does have to reach by wings to get on out of there. Blacklist going to take priority over the Lord once again.
And I think that's it. I think the Lord is going to be taken away by Blacklist International. Look at CW. He was way too low. He now has to go and manage that top side.
Oh,
this is
are they going to give this for free again?
Blacklist just taking it all out.
Yeah.
Boots wants to go
So
in.
the position.
Wait, this is free, Lord. Just focus. No retreat.
It doesn't seem possible as Wise is already
What?
on the retribution. Haji doing a great job getting on top of Keyboy so far.
Get Kagura?
Gets punished by Drea. Edward in the back line.
CW.
Trying to make time lead, but
Oh!
CW actually makes it happen.
That's
He's
sniped
doing it
though.
already, taking all my Venus as well as Haji in the process.
Look at him.
Very, very low, but Sans is going to keep Edward at
Venus is going for the
bay.
Hylos.
Lord falls into the hands of Blacklist International.
Jeez.
Oh, and it's going to
Blacklist
be,
won.
Uranus
Think.
that's going to take them down. A little sad to see, of course, but so far Edward continuing to be an
Yeah, they
absolute
won.
nuisance as Oheb is going to be walking up. Keyboy, unfortunately,
They're
taking a
going
little bit of
clear.
damage from Nibiru's passion.
What the heck is going
Farsa.
on? This is not supposed to happen, man. 3 inhibitor turrets down. Blacklist International now marching into the base with the Enhanced Lord. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's just see.
Well, Aaron
Nice
does
stun.
get on Uranus so far. Keyboy
Oh, the
so
damage.
low.
Oh, he died to the minion.
God,
GG.
like, coming in from Oheb, and now he's going to be taking
Bro, I'm
out
telling
Sans.
you,
Listen,
Oheb is hella
he
good.
needs the space. They have done it. That's game number 1. A triple
Damn,
kill
the
for
Blacklist we
Oheb.
know is back.
Crystal. GG. Well played for Blacklist International.
Calm, collected, and
revenge.
boom. There you have
Coming
it, man.
back from
That
the
was
lower bracket.
beautiful, clinical
Onic
by side of
champion.
Blacklist International. It looks so
Indo
good for
champion
Onic
is
in the
losing
start,
and
but
getting
Blacklist,
knocked
they
out
really
before
know how to play
Brazil.
to their game.
Edward as well. Oheb said,
They're gonna be.
saw how they were able to just
Oh
maintain
my
their composure.
God, how is
Oheb
this
gets the
possible,
triple in
bro?
the end. He actually baited Edward in there because they know that if anybody gets picked by that arrow, you can just pop the Nibiru's passion. So when anyone dives for that for the stun unit, they will be punished. That's exactly what happened. As much as Keyboy
He played
was
that
able
really
to
well,
get
though.
out, he got hit by the creeps, and the creeps already
I don't know why
right?
Onic
because they were
gave
because
that
of the
Lord
Lord fight,
so
and of
free.
course they took advantage, and Oheb really
Yeah, I
stepped
mean,
up.
they're gonna contest it.